Hello, hello, hello.
Coach, how would you describe the energy at practice today?
I think just everybody is sort of, what's the word, quietly ready. You know, it's not over the top. It's a long season. I got people now that have been in the league for a while, and so much of coaching or playing, I think, is the endurance of this season, and there is a sort of fatigue factor that can creep in sooner than you would want if you don't find some level of balance. And I sense that with our guys. It's sort of a quiet readiness that I sense today.
But last year, your team was expected to do well also in the beginning of the season, the preseason. How is this year different from that? I mean, is it for you, or is
It
the
really
same?
isn't.
Mhm.
It really isn't. And it really isn't.
Mm-hmm.
It's the team is different. The expectations are different. But how I sort of think and sleep and do my job and speak to you all, it really isn't. It really isn't.
In regards to Boston, this is the second year in a row you guys open up the season. It's the third time in 5 seasons that you guys opened up the season together. Were you aware of that, and what does that mean to you? I mean, that you two guys are just annually, you guys are playing each other.
I mean, I think it's smart on the leagues, from the league standpoint, to, pair us for obvious reasons. It's an exciting matchup, and Boston is just one of those teams that you always get excited to play against, and I'm sure they feel the same. And it's interesting talking to Al, about some of the things that whether it's offensively, defensively, just thoughts that he has that I ask him to share with me and the team, that we speak about, and it's a great way to introduce the season.
And also, I'm sorry, but the last thing, in regards to this team, I mean, everybody makes a big deal out of Milwaukee. Y'all in Milwaukee. But Boston, this game, do you look at it as a way to see where you guys are in regards to, a team that may go zone, a team that's smaller, that's going to try to push transition? I mean, it's a good test for you guys early on to test that out.
I think that Boston, and I don't know this because I don't sort of pay that much attention to ratings and standings, but in my opinion, Boston doesn't really get the attention that I think that they should. And I think that they have a bunch of dangerous scorers. They really have a bunch of dangerous scorers. And to your point about small ball, which could hurt us, to your point about, they could play some zone, which, could hurt us. The point about they're going to double team Joel every time he touches the ball, it could hurt us. It's stuff that we've talked about, we've practiced. I don't feel like we're going to get, caught off guard. How we react to it's an entirely different story, but we've identified it, and really most of the pain could come from transition defense, just because they're flyers. But it will be a good test, given that they are kind of very, very different designed than we are.
This isn't an interview question, it's more of a coaching question. As Dave just said, you're not going to reveal minutes restrictions this year, except for competitive reasons. And when I think about it, it makes sense. Were you at a competitive disadvantage when other teams knew that guys wanted minutes?
I don't think so, because lots of times I didn't do it. Like, like you sort of went out and spoke, as transparently and honestly as you could with the information that was given to me. And I don't feel like when somebody heard Joel's going to play 28 minutes that there was any competitive advantage lost. I really don't, Chuck.
Just in general, you guys obviously have high expectations. You have talked about, not specific minutes, but trying to manage Joel a little bit more. You have said Al, the guy. How do you balance both trying to push as hard as you can in the regular season to say get the top seed, a potential conference final or in the finals, with trying to throttle back at times to make sure that you have everybody as ready to go as possible from May.
I don't think I could give you sort of a cookie cutter canned response to a good question. Like it's a fair enough question, but I feel like so much of it is gut feel. It's communication with Joel. It's sports science doing their thing with loading. It's all that, and it's really done in partnership, led by Joel. Like, you know, we will be mindful of his body, and I feel like he's at a different place personally, given how he ended up, and I think that we'll manage this situation well.
Is there, I mean, obviously nobody hears this on the back of the thing, but do you go into the season with the 82 games with kind of a roadmap for everybody in terms of we have optimal health, this is roughly where I want everybody to be?
I can give you a rough outline of what I think the season will shake out to be and where I hope will end up.
I know obviously things
Oftentimes, completely. In all my Nostradamus years, like looking into the crystal ball, rarely does it come out like I got that right. You know, there's just a lot of variables that happen.
take 2 more guys.
It's been a long time since that's Game 7 in Toronto, and you're anxious to get ready to get going tomorrow night. Did you get everything done in that time as an organization, as a coach, as a team, you wanted to get done between then and now?
You know, you never feel like that. I never feel like that. I get into the office very, very early, and the day flies, and I still don't feel ever like, you know, it's done. I never feel like that. I get done what I know I need to get done, but there's always other things that you're mindful of. And so, no, but I think we got the heavy lifting stuff done. The peripheral stuff, though, is the thing that tips you over the top. That's the thing that polishes everything up. And those things are evolving, and it's a long season. And it's a long season. And when you sort of watch the NBA Finals in June, and now it's October the 22nd? Think about it. It's long. And so I'm old enough and have been around this league for 20 years. I hope to learn how to manage that.
Right now that you're on the eve of this is, you know, exciting season, what actually are you most excited about? What do you think about?
Just the journey. I'm excited that I love coaching this team, and I think that we have character. I think that we have talent. Things will evolve as they should, as it relates to what you learn offensively, defensively, how you play the team, sub the team. But the baseline of the group that Elton has given me is the best team that we have had here in Philadelphia. And I'm excited to take this journey with them.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, Brad.
Thank you.